trash bag. Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk about body piercings. Just like the ones I don't have and the ones I have. This is gonna be like a pros and cons list of just body piercings. So I'm gonna start with like face down to here, down to there. So yeah, the face might be a little bit like all over the place, but it's still like face first before I skip to the next level of piercings. But for now, we're gonna start with the nose because I feel like that's like maybe people's first piercings, not first piercings, because usually lobes are the first, but you know, like the rebellious type of piercing type of thing is like the nostril piercing, which is cute and stuff like that. I also wrote down so I could remember, so if you see me do this, it's because I'm looking over there, because I just wrote it down. So, oh god, hold on a second. So the nose piercing does kind of leave a scar sometimes when you take it out to heal, because I used to have it done this way first, but then I had a keloid mess and it was horrible, so I took it out and it had like a kind of like this. When I took out my conch, it does that. That's what happened with this one. Sorry, I'm oily. When I oil my hair, it goes to my face. Ignore my oils. But yeah, this one used to be dark like this one did, but just like I don't know if it's scar. I don't know what scar. I don't know. It just lightens up and just comes like a little bump. So I'm hoping for that one to happen, but that usually happens when you take out your nose ring. This one it happened for this one when I got it pierced. Because I do this a lot. And so it moves that, and it made it get like a bump, and so I was like, just put like tea tree oil. That's what I use to like do that. You have to put, I can't talk, sorry. I had to mix it with some water so to dilute it, because too strong of it, like, you know, dries it out, and that's not good either. So that's what I used to get rid of the bump, and now it's gone. And so we come to the septum piercing. We're doing the whole nose. This one wasn't too bad, which I was shocked because I was like, because in the past I thought it was cartilage you go through until I was like older. And so now I know, like maybe a few years ago, that's when I actually did research and knew that there's like a little sweet spot, a little thin piece of skin, like in your nose that they go through. I didn't know at the time, but then I was like, I'll brave it out. I always wanted to get it done like a while ago, but I was too scared because I was like, people are gonna look at me and be like, oh my god, bowl. And then I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna get it because I like it. I think it's cute. It'd be good for my nose. You know, decor. So I did it, and I'm glad I did it. It's very cute. I love it. Yeah, it didn't hurt too bad, and the healing was surprisingly quick. I was like, I don't think I've had it for that long. I think during like maybe the second month, it was like, it didn't hurt at all or anything. Like the first month was just like, you know, it didn't hurt. It just felt like one of those, like when you sneeze and it's like, feels like that like high sneeze. So it's like tickles. That's what it felt like whenever I like accidentally like moved it. It always made me sneeze all the time whenever I accidentally touched it. I was like, oh my god, it made me like instant sneeze. That's what it did for that. But I love it either way, and I love the different, just like this one, different jewelry, different like fun things to do. I love it. And you can have like more than one. Like I know I've seen some people on YouTube have like 2 over here and 2 over here, and like the hoops right there. There's so many things you can do with it. Now go into the eyebrow. I've never had my eyebrow done, so I just did like some research. Read some stuff about what people thought about pros and cons were with an eyebrow. I'm sorry, I got a hiccup. So yeah. Okay, apparently it affects like employability, which I can understand because it's kind of like right there and very like, I guess to older people it looks kind of like bad or not professional, which is kind of BS because how does a piece of jewelry like make you automatically look like you're not professional? It's dumb. But hopefully places now are like more open to it, because they're cool looking. Like if you see a person with an eyebrow, it looks like they have like good stories to tell about their life. And this looks cool in general. I can never get it done because I already have like crappy eyebrows. and I don't want any attention to them, and so I would never get it done. But they are very cool piercings, and like snaps to you for if you have one. Like those are so cool. I love them. They're pretty, like they're just bomb looking things. They're just like very cool to me. So, and apparently to other people too. Okay, also people said that it oh yeah, because since it's a surface piercing, they tend to migrate. Some do, some don't. People's, you know, different, everyone has a different body, and some migrate and some don't. If you don't know what migrating means, it means when the piercing like literally comes up and pops out of your skin. It's like migrates out because your body's like, nope, I don't want that in me. Like, so it's trying to force the problem, which is the, you know, metal, not metal, but the ring out of your skin, because your skin doesn't want it there, because it's like, it wasn't supposed to be there. So some do that, and I've heard it's not pretty fun to deal with, and I'm pretty sure that leaves a nasty scar as well. Moving on to lips. I've, again, never had my lip done. I don't think I could, because I just like, I like how they are, just plain or whatever, but they do look cool to whoever has them. They look bomb as hell and look like, again, badass, just like the eyebrow. But apparently people have said, oh, they get caught in teeth. I can see that happening, because especially when you bite your lip, like I would just like to bite your, especially when it's healing. I feel like that would be a bitch to deal with. It's just like, because I bite my lip all the time on accident, or my cheek, the worst. But they do look very cool and like bomb. Like, but I'm pretty sure one of those are also the struggle with employability also, because again, don't want to look unprofessional, but again, that's stupid, and people just need to like move on. Anyways, since we're by the mouth, we'll talk about the tongue. Again, I used to have it done, took it out because of so many complications, and they're pain. Yeah, it was pretty painful because it's a tongue. It's got a lot of meat in there, a lot. And I guess one of the major cons about getting it is, you know, the vein. Everyone has a vein. One might have a longer one, and depending on the piercer, if they're like actually professional or not, if you have like a crappy piercer that doesn't care, they could pierce you wrong and hit that nerve right here. Like, it's, if you look in the mirror and you did that, you'll see the little vein thingy that pretty much helps make you talk and taste. So if someone punctures that and ruins it, it could really damage your speech, and you wouldn't taste anything anymore, and a shit ton of blood would come out, and you would just be fucked, and it would not be a happy day for you. But the pros are, it's pretty cute. It's very cute. And again, a lot of jewelry. I always wanted to get one of those like vibrating ones. TMI, that's probably gross, but I always wanted to get one of those. But I always heard they're too heavy or something like that, because the huge, I guess, what's it called? The little motor thingy that, you know, does everything. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Tongue piercings are pretty bomb. And I like how you can do like snake bites or just go through. It's like an endless thing there. It's just like you're just painting. You just do what you want, whatever you think will look cool, you do it. It's gonna heal up anyways. So, and also a good thing is that it's a good hidden piercing. It's like the best, because when I first got it done, I didn't know if it was okay for my boss. So I don't think she noticed it until maybe 2 years into my employment. I was like, what is that? It's like, nothing. She was chill with it, but I was like, just in case. And so it's a very good hidden, if you don't like stick out your tongue when you talk or whatever. Anyways, that's on for the tongue. We're gonna bump up to lobes. They are, you know, mostly everybody's first piercing. Some get it when they're a baby, some get it when they're teens. And so they're not too complicated as much as like cartilage we'll get into. But I feel like the number one is when people go to, you know where, you're for Claire's. Don't go to Claire's. Don't get pierced with a piercing gun, because that fucks you up. And yes, I've had piercing guns with these ones, and yes, I didn't know about it until I started actually getting really into piercings, that I was like, oh. So yeah, because this one, I had these for years, and this one is starting to get like a little like keloid, and I'm pretty sure it's because it's like they don't pierce you with a needle, they just pierce you with the earring, and that's kind of weird to think about, and that probably explains why it kind of like not explodes, but it just like it pierces in a weird way that's not like how it's supposed to be. If you ever want to get these done and you haven't, go to an actual piercing place and get a needle, because that's a lot safer and less complicated, because guns ain't it, sis. It ain't it. But they're also very cute. You can have like those cute little, I always want to get my third done, but because of this coronavirus, that's gonna be held back. But anyways, yeah, you can do, it's very cute, very fashionable, until we get to cartilage, which is just the very more complicated than this, as you can tell, because I've taken out so many cartilage piercings and I've never taken out lobes. Oh my gosh, cartilage is a whole other story. So cartilages take a lot longer than ears, because these ones like 3 to 6 weeks, and these are maybe 6 to a year plus, because I had this oh my god, I can't talk, I'm sorry. I know I don't know what I'm doing, but I've had my conch for nearly 2 years and it's never healed. Like, it never healed. It always hurt. I got a keloid. I didn't know how big it was until I took it out, and it literally it was like in the process of eating the back of my piercings. It's like, good thing I took it out. I don't know if you can see, but it's right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm sorry if you can't, but it's a bump. It's swelled down a little bit, but it's still like a bump, just like here. This one's smoothed out a little bit, but it used to be. I'm just waiting for the color. I know the color will go back to normal, because I know that's what happened with my tragus, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. But yeah, this one was a pain because of also, if you get this done or this one, you can't do earbuds, earphones, whatever, because that fucks it up. And that's what I learned with this one, because I always listen to music with my earphones in. And that's what fucked it up and made it like a huge keloid, and it did not heal well. So I was like, I just gotta take this shit out, because it was getting, the keloid is getting bigger than the ball, and the ball is like maybe this big right here, and it was getting bigger than that. So I'm like, I better take this shit out. So I went back to the piercer and he took it out for free, because they're the ones that pierced it. But if I got pierced by a different place, I would have to pay like $15, but since they're the ones that pierced it, they took it out for free. It's like, oh god, I don't think I'd ever get another one done. I don't have the patience. I could never. I wish. If I did, I'd probably get like a helix, the one that's like right in here. I feel like that would be fun, but I don't know. Ew, I'm still like, my oil is crazy, I'm sorry, but yeah. Those are a pain, and they always get snagged, especially if you have long hair, easily snagged. That's just like the industrial. I could never get the industrial, because those ones are they get easily keloided up, if even just like barely getting touched. Like, you barely touch that thing and you get keloids. It's like, I don't want to chance it, because I already easily get keloids through every piercing. I've always had them, so I'm like, I'm not chancing getting it. The more interesting ones, we're going down below to the boobs. The nipples, of course. And the most reason one, more, I guess, scary one to really watch out about, especially with a piercer. Make sure you find one that's actually very good, and always ask them how many times they've pierced, that type of subject before getting it done. Because if it's like they only pierce that like a nipple once, then it's like no. If it's like 10 plus, then it's like okay, yeah, definitely go to that one more. Like they know what they're doing, because learn from my first experience, because that was horrible. Anyways, if you get pierced wrong, there's a lot of nerves in there, and there could be a lot of nerve damage in that region, and it could fuck your boob up, and it could make it not work. It could puncture something that's not supposed to, and sometimes they pierce it actually in the boob, not the nipple, and there's a lot. I think that's what, no. I'm trying to think how he did it. He pierced it weird. I don't know how he did it, because I didn't know, I'd never gotten it done before, so I thought it was normal. It made my nipple really huge, like huge. I thought that was normal. Never had it done until I actually got redone. I'm like, these ones aren't swelling up like huge like the first time. So I'm like, definitely got it pierced wrong the first time, because that one has so many complications. And this time around, we're good. We're good. It's smooth sailing, smooth. I love them. You'll love them. If you ever want to get them done, do it. For one, it does hurt like a bitch, especially if you're getting them redone. The worst pain in the world, but it's over in like a few seconds, and they're very, very cute, and they're just so fun and sexy as fuck. Also, like if you have small boobs like me, it gives you so much more confidence in them, because like, oh my god, something like flashy, something cool, like bling. I say I like my boobs a lot more than when I didn't have them done. Like I like them a whole lot more now. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to take a picture and send it to everybody. But yeah, that's about it with the belly button rings, which to me was far, like, I guess second worst pain. The first one was nipple, the second one was belly. Probably because I have a more sensitive belly than anything. Like I'm home alone right now, and I literally heard a man's voice. That was freaky. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue. What was it? Oh, belly. Yeah, exactly. It was the worst pain I've had, and again, I have a sensitive stomach. Like like when I clean it in the bathtub, it's like I have to like, I'm like, it's sensitive like that. So that was the worst pain for me, besides the nips. Just because I have a sensitive stomach. So if you don't, like, it depends on, again, it depends on the person. You might not be like, oh, this is the easiest piercing ever. That's the only con for me, because it was a really, really easy healing process. Like it was, maybe, for me it was 4 months. But usually it's like 6 months to a year. But to me it was 4 months that I could, like, it healed, and then I changed it when it hit like 6 months. It was fun, it's good. Like, it's crazy because I've changed it to a dangly one, which is like a whole new level, because it was a really, really dangly one. Like, it was, I don't know why I did that, but I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. Like, I totally want to do that, and I did. It didn't do anything, so I was like, okay, well, no harm, no foul. So, the final destination, the vagina piercing. I'm pretty sure there's like a specific name for it, but it's gonna be vagina because it's not. I know vagina's like in, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, never had it done. I never will, because if that shit gets infected, I bet it's a bitch to deal with. Okay, but it is, again, another badass piercing. But I've read that like gives more sensation, just like nips. I forgot to put that in there. Nips, it does give you like a lot more sensation. Even though my nips were already sensitive, but it gives them like a little more. But I heard about that, like your vagina, it just like I mostly get it because like it, I guess, better sex or something like that. It just like, you know, better stimulation, like help or whatever. But I feel like for me, if I ever got it done, because I'm so clumsy, I would somehow tear it out. I don't know how. I'm so clumsy, and I feel like I'd accidentally like tear it off, like, you know, like going to the bathroom, whatever, and like taking down your like underwear or whatever. I feel like I'd like be dumb and like catch it on the underwear while going down, like taking off the underwear to go pee, and I'd be like, oh my god. I'm just a clumsy person like that, so I could never. Shout out to you guys, whoever had it done. That's like MVP. Like that's everything. Like I wish I could be brave and do it, but I couldn't. I can't. I'm not that brave. I'm not that brave to do that. But anyways, that's about it on this piercing video. I hope you like it, since it's now just a piercing channel. And yeah, I hope you guys learned something if you haven't. I'm still waiting to see what that fucking man's voice was. I'm still freaking out, so I'm cutting this video. Bye. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more piercing videos. Bye.